What's going on, trainers? Did you know that for the month of January and February, we're going to have a research breakthrough box that can contain legendary, shiny Pokemon once again? Yes, we're still getting the same legendary birds and legendary beasts with the addition of Ho-Oh and Lugia. So, with the addition of these shiny Pokemon to our research breakthrough box, I want to go over once again the stats for these Pokemon. We know them, we love them, we raid them, but do you actually know what movesets you're supposed to have on these Pokemon? Do you actually know what the 100% are? Probably not. And if you have, you might have forgotten because it's been so long. So let's dive into it. In this video, we're going to go through all the research breakthrough Pokemon, starting with Lugia. Really quickly, I want to say thank you so much to GoHub's Couple of Gaming because they make amazing graphics. I've been using their graphics for so long. It's posted on my Instagram, my Facebook page, my Twitter feed. Guys, check them out. Couple of Gaming, they made this graphic of all the 100%. Let's read them off really quick. You've got Articuno at 1308 CP. These are all the 100%. Zapdos at 1511. Moltres at 1485. Lugia, 1587. Raikou, 1479. Entei, 1488. Suicune, 1278. And Ho-Oh, 1655. If you guys are like me and you were playing the game back when these Pokemon first came out before the IV switch change, the CP rework, now you have to relearn all these CPs all over again. Remember when Ho-Oh used to be 2222 for a perfect? Yep, now you gotta memorize 1655. It is now time for you to go get your attack form Deoxys. It is now coming to EX raids. I know a lot of people got EX raid passes for January 4th or 5th, so good luck to all of you. Really quickly take a look at this Deoxys raid counter guide by Couple of Gaming from GoHub. They're amazing. Remember that Deoxys is just like a weaker kind of form of Mewtwo. It's a psychic type Pokemon. It's weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost. So you can still use your Bite Crunch Tyrannitars. You can use your Mewtwo's with Psycho Cut Shadow Ball. You can use your Gengars with the Lick or Shadow Claw exclusive moves. Just use the same things that you were using for Mewtwo, but max them out, make them a little bit beefy. And actually, if you're lucky and you have strong Pokemon, you will be able to solo attack form Deoxys. It's already been done. Actually, I just saw Prodigy's Nation tweet this morning that he was successfully able to solo an attack form Deoxys. First up, we've got Lugia, maxing out at 3703 CP. It's a flying and psychic type Pokemon. This Pokemon doesn't do very well in raids. However, it is highly defensive. Look at that defensive stat, 310. It's a pretty good tanky Pokemon, and what we're finding out is that Lugia is actually very good for PvP. That's what I've been hearing through the grapevine. So if you have a Lugia that is under the cutoff that can make Ultra League, you might want to start to play around with that because it is a pretty tanky Pokemon and people don't expect it in the PvP matches. So let's take a look at Lugia's moves. It knows Extra Sensory, Sky Attack, Future Sight, Hydro Pump, and Dragon Tail. Guys, GamePress says Extra Sensory and Sky Attack is Lugia's best moves. If you don't like using his Sky Attack move, then you want to maybe use Extra Sensory and Future Sight as the double Psychic type attacks for Lugia. Next up, we've got Ho-Oh, maxing out at 3863. And this Pokemon's highest stat is defensive as well at 244. Not as tanky as Lugia, but still, with an attack stat almost to match, it's a pretty good fighting Pokemon. Ho-Oh's best movesets are Extra Sensory and Brave Bird. It's interesting that Extra Sensory is one of its best movesets because Ho-Oh is a fire and flying type Pokemon. So it's interesting, Extra Sensory gets that extra edge on there. But Brave Bird coming in at its exclusive move makes it awesome. Steel Wing and Solar Beam, neither of those moves are going to be taking advantage of Stab, but both of those moves just pack so much punch, especially Solar Beam, that it gives it its next best moveset. Next up, we've got Extra Sensory and Solar Beam, gets an A-, Extra Sensory and Fire Blast, and maybe you can use Solar Beam as your third charge move in PvP, or even Fire Blast, and you can have Brave Bird as your primary move if you got that exclusive move. Next up, we've got Articuno maxing out at 3051 CP. It's an ice and flying type Pokemon. Obviously, its highest stat is going to be defensive-wise at 236. Not amazing in attack, not amazing in stamina, but nonetheless, it's still a really strong legendary flying and ice type Pokemon. And its best movesets are going to be Frost Breath and Blizzard. Next up, you've got Frost Breath and Ice Beam, followed up by Frost Breath and Icy Wind. Now, Hurricane is going to be an exclusive move for Articuno. It's a legacy move now. If you have Hurricane, honestly, that's just going to be a surprise move for your PvP match. Next up, we've got Zapdos, maxing out at 3527 CP. It's an electric and flying type Pokemon. Looking at Zapdos' movesets, you can remember Zapdos Day, which is when we raided Zapdos for 3 hours, and it got the exclusive fast move of Thundershock. Thundershock is Zapdos' exclusive move, and it's really strong. So if you have a Thundershock Zapdos, you're in luck, because that is the strongest moveset along with Thunderbolt. Followed up is Charge Beam and Thunderbolt, and then Thundershock and Zap Cannon. Now Moltres is a fire and flying type Pokemon, maxing out at 3465 CP. Look at that attack stat, 251, so it kind of matches just like Zapdos, not really very defensive at all, and has an okay stamina. Moltres' best movesets are Fire Spin and Sky Attack. Sky Attack is an exclusive moveset from Moltres Day, but if you don't have Sky Attack, it's okay. You can also use Fire Spin and Overheat, and then finally under that is Fire Spin, Fire Blast, and then Fire Spin, Heat Wave. Remember that all of the legendary birds coming out of your research breakthrough box this January and February have the chance of being shiny. That's Ho-Oh, Lugia, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. If you don't have a shiny one of those yet, keep trying to get all your 7-day stamps. Hopefully you will get lucky and get a shiny legendary bird. Now let's go over to the beasts. Of course, they still cannot be shiny, but let's go over the stats because they are really good at fighting types in PvP. We've seen a lot of these in PvP. Not really Suicune, but let's take a look at Suicune right now. Suicune is a pure water type, coming in at 2983 CP. Its highest stat is going to be defense at 235. Attack is terrible, stamina is okay. So let's take a look at the movesets. A lot of you guys have those various hidden power Suicunes. I know a couple people that have like all the different hidden powers, like you can get hidden power bug, water, rock on your Suicune. You want hidden power and hydro pump. Probably it's going to take advantage of stab the best if you have a water hidden power, and of course hydro pump being a water type takes advantage of stab since he's only a water type Pokemon. But of course you can have lots of different types of hidden power, maybe surprise your opponent in PvP. But remember that that's an exclusive move, so don't try to TM that. Next up, you've got Extra Sensory and Hydro Pump coming in at number 2, and Snarl and Hydro Pump coming in at number 3. Gets kind of washy down there with Bubble Beam and Water Pulse, and honestly, Extra Sensory, Water Pulse, Snarl, Water Pulse, look at that. Game Press says, don't even worry about those movesets. Next, we have Raikou, a pure electric type legendary Pokemon, coming in at 3452 CP. Taking a look at it, its best stat is going to be attack at 241, which is pretty good. And a lot of people use this Pokemon in PvP. I've seen it a lot, being one of the stronger electric type attackers that we have in Pokemon Go. So the best moveset is going to be Thundershock and Wild Charge. Next up, you've got Volt Switch and Wild Charge. Thundershock, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. Remember that Raikou is just a pure electric type Pokemon, so it's really easy to use it in PvP. I see it all the time. Let me know in the comment section below if you are also using Raikou in PvP. And now let's take a look at Entei. Entei maxes out at 3473 CP. And look at that attack stat, 235 and stamina 251. So it has good stamina. Its attack stat's lower than Raikou, but it's still really strong. Coming in with Fire Spin and Overheat as the best moveset, followed up by Fire Fang, Overheat, Fire Spin, Flamethrower, and Fire Fang, Flamethrower. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Game Press for giving me all of these stat breakdowns and the movesets. And before you guys go away, I want to show you Deoxys. Once again, remember that Deoxys is a pure psychic type Pokemon, just like Mewtwo, weak to bug, dark, and ghost type Pokemon. It's going to max out at 2580 CP, so just under 3000. Look at that attack stat. Attack of 414. This thing is crazy, crazy strong. However, look at the defense and the stamina. Where it packs a punch with attacking, it cannot cover any of its other bases. So, like I said, you can solo Deoxys attack form raids. So good luck, have fun with it. It should be fun. He's gonna pack a punch, he's gonna hurt, but you will be able to solo it. So let's take a look at the best movesets for Deoxys. You've got Zen Headbutt and Psycho Boost coming in with the stab because it's a double psychic type moveset. Then you've got Zen Headbutt and Zap Cannon. You might want to surprise your PvP opponent with Zap Cannon with that third move, that second charge move. Or you could use Dark Pulse, which is a dark type move, of course, which is surprising coming from a psychic type Pokemon being weak to Bug Dark Ghost. I personally believe that whenever Deoxys leaves EX Raids, I have a feeling that Psycho Boost will be its signature EX Raid exclusive move, because remember when Mewtwo left Raids, Shadow Ball became Mewtwo's EX exclusive move. So let me know in the comment section below, what move do you think Deoxys will have as an exclusive move once it leaves EX Raids? I have no idea when that'll be, I'm just speculating. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And other than that, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new. Smash the like button for all kinds of stats and statistics and info hype. And I will be sure to see you guys in the next one. Good luck in your research breakthrough boxes for January and February. And I just want to remind you guys, if we're having repeat research breakthrough boxes, I want to bet that Niantic is brewing something really, really amazing of an event for us to play through in the coming months. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the winter event. Let me know in the comment section below if you got anything shiny, shiny Delibird, shiny Pikachu, and I will heart that comment. Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you then.